And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We're ready for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. So the Los Angeles Dodgers have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started. And on the hill today, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
The 1-0. That one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. There's a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now here is Ha-Sung Kim. That's in there. That's strike one.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine.
This one smacked out to left center. Garcia tracks it down for the out. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Colt Keith.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Low, ranging after it, and that'll do it. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, getting the nod in this one, Wilmer Flores. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
And makes the grab. One down.
Batting second.
Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Josh Lowe.
Boogie's swinging the bat really well. 9 home runs last month. I'm sure he was itching to try to get to 10. So take that as motivation coming into this new month. They better deal with him very carefully.
And here comes Tommy Edman. That's a strike. It's 0-1. One down, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Green snags it on the run.
Batting third, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Mookie Betts. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Torkelson. He handles it himself. What a play. Inning over. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. And the pitch.
Well, Boog, here's a nugget on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Well, he rarely travels without his tiny, fluffy dog, Mikan. Mikan is named after a famous mandarin orange from Japan whose peel nearly matches the pup's fur color. I love that name.
Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Fought off foul. Two now.
We got full count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. And that's in the dirt. Yamamoto measures 5 feet 10 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a curve, a cutter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Next offering is down low.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And another ball. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here.
Aye.
That's in there. And the count is filled up.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
On its way to the corner. And foul as it bangs off the fence. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Garcia ranging back on it. Up against the wall and brings it in.
That is good. The designated hitter, Colt.
And next is the designated hitter, Colt Keith. That clips the corner.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Now the 0-1. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. The wind of the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. And that one hammered low. Going back to the warning track, makes the catch. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second, here come the Dodgers. No score. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And a pitch. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
The batter now will be Will Smith. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
That one missed. Next offering is in for a strike. No score here in the second. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Two outs. And now the count is even.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Whips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Stepping in, Zach McKinstry. Yamamoto back to work. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Strike 2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that just misses.
That's one you always want as a pitcher. Down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking, that's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
The wind and the pitch. And another ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Jonah Heim up now for the Tigers. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That's to third. The throw to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Batting 9, the center fielder, number 8.
And now the center fielder. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. There's a strike at the knees.
Yeah, and he's been wearing out home plate lately, scoring a ton of runs for his team.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Righty to the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
It's a good take.
Here comes a pitch. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Tigers are shut down there. Still no score. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Xavier Isaac. The wind of the pitch. That one off the mark. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike. The pitch. And that's outside. And a count 2-1. Way high.
That's too high.
And the pitch. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Vargas. Runner on the move, swing and a miss. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Ouch. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, it's a little concerning when a fastball gets away like that. No run or break to worry about, and he'd still hit him.
1 gone, runner at first. Addison Barger steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Vargas stands at first with 1 out. And that one clips the corner. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
And next for LA, Josh Lowe. He popped out his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the third and final game of the series. Flores throws over. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left. 3 innings complete. We're tied 0-0. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the fourth, Nico Hoerner. The pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That just misses, and the count 1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Go-ahead run on base. Now the number 2 hitter, Ha-Sung Kim. 0 for 1 so far. That misses, and that's ball 1. Fourth inning underway, no score. That's a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The 1-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's Riley Green. He's 0 for 1. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Here's a 1-1. Slice the other way and foul.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
And another ball. Pitch misses. Full count now. Man at second. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Left-hand hitter waits. Runner goes again. Throw to third. Save.
Now batting, the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
2 outs. Towards first. Could be extra bases. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. And that's a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Ryan De La Cruz.
Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Right through there for a strike. Torkelson on at second with 2 down. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Tigers 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tommy Edman.
The center fielder, Tommy Edman.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Splits the plate. That's strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
0-2 now. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter. Rolled over it, got the ground out.
Mookie.
Here's Mookie to hit.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That just misses, and that is ball 1. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Next pitch is outside, and the count is 3-1. Popped up. Kim settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away
Now
now.
batting, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball.
One
And
ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
The Dodgers still looking for their first hit in this one. That misses, and it's 2-2. Two down, nobody on.
3-2.
Will Smith hitting on deck circle. And here it comes. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Dodgers down in order, and it remains 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Colt Keith. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. The why to kick the pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Simeon Woods Richardson preparing to come on if needed. Brasso also throwing. Comes up empty.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Auto falls out of it. We don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Kicks and fires. And
One
that's
ball,
in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
In the dirt, and the count is even 2-2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Zach McKinstry digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time. McKinstry measures 6 feet even, 180 pounds. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. That one is gone. A gigantic blast. Home run number 10 on the year, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Jonah Heim up now for the Tigers. First time up, he grounded to third. In for a strike. 0-1. One down, base is empty. Swing swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 out, base is empty. Out to short, Betts. Throws to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder. His first at bat was a strikeout. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Nico Hoerner. Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. And another ball. That one the other way. And foul ball. And the righty deals.
3-2.
Ha-Sung Kim to bat next. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the 5th. Stays alive. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in L.A., ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
The pitch. Not close with that one, and the count's full.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Now the left fielder, Adolis Garcia. Wouldn't chase that time. The Dodgers down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch is outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Peter Lambert getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Gibson Long also getting ready. The pitch. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. His 7th home run of the season. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Singy, somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him.
200 career home runs. That's legitimate power at the plate, and that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty, 1 away. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Xavier Isaac. That one's in there. And that's strike 1. Just missed.
1-0.
On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, the second baseman, Miguel Vargas.
So digging in, Miguel Vargas. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. This one in the air. Torkelson under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. 6th inning coming up on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Simeon Woods Richardson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game, and now the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. And he deals. High fly ball down the left field line. Garcia heads after it. He's got it, and there's one down.
The right fielder, number 31, Riley.
Now, Riley Green. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Dinelson Lamet up and throwing. Smith warming up as well. And that's in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Good eye in that spot. That one misses. 3-1. One down, base is empty. Liner, base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Spencer Torkelson getting ready to hit. Torkelson having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Right through there for a strike.
They must have been looking for something else, because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, and that's ball one. Green over at first with one away. Out towards left center. Edman going after it. Squeezes it.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan De La Cruz.
So up next, Ryan De La Cruz. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Bounce to the left side. Barger. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. So one hit is all they get. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Tigers 2 and the Dodgers 1. Now the third baseman, Addison Barger. His righty-lefty splits there.
Addison Barger.
The wind of the pitch. And fouled off. Ripped, and this one could be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. On the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Man at second. And it skips in the dirt. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Jason Foley getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Holton getting cranked up as well. Next pitch is downstairs. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Oh, they've had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And a 3-1 on the way. And that one fouled off. 3-2 now. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. With the tying run at second here in the bottom of the sixth. And he walked him.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Wilmer Flores will depart. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. New pitcher for the Tigers, Peter Lambert.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
First and second, no outs. Tommy Edman at the plate. On the ground, 2 ball. 1 at second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And now it's Mookie Betts. There's a strike. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
With the tying run at third, here in the third and final game of the series. And the 2-1 hammered but foul. And another ball. Shohei Ohtani would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. 2 outs. Line drive. And it stays fair. In from third is the tying run. It's 2-2. Betts into second.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So runner at second, 2 down. Next to hit, Shohei Ohtani. That one at the knees for a strike. Betts at second with 2 down. Off the plate inside, and the count is 1-1.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Wouldn't chase that time. Will Smith up next. (3-2). Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Man on second, 2 down. Swings and misses, struck him out. Mookie Betts with the big strike in the inning. 2-2 game. 6 innings in the books on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Colt Keith.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
Well, these Tigers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far. That's something they should feel very good about.
Garcia makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
McKinstry stands in now and watches strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Slides, but it gets by him.
He was all over that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And next up for the Tigers, Jonah Heim. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Woods Richardson throws to first. Fouled off. He was late.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That one out to right. Low. Pulls it in on the run.
The center fielder, number 8, Christopher Familia.
And now the center fielder, 1 for 2. Bounce to third. Gathers and throws to first. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time. We are tied 2-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jason Foley.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
And a pitch. Clips the corner. 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. A way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Right side, hard hit. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Here's the left fielder, Adolis Garcia. He's already homered in this game. On the ground. Dives and he can't hang on. That leaves him without a throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
The
1 down. And up next for Los Angeles, Xavier Isaac. That's outside. Ball 1. Right-handed reliever. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Throw to first, and he's back in safely. With the go-ahead run at first, here in the bottom of the 7th. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Righty to the plate. And another ball.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Miguel Vargas up next for the Dodgers. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Righty delivers. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Torkelson drifts towards it, and that's a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. Foul ball still 0-2. Slider misses outside. And the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the right-hander deals. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here at Dodger Stadium for the top of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner. The wind and the pitch. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
And a pitch. Good eye right there.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Into the dive, and he got it.
Great reaction there. The momentum of the dive takes him into foul territory, but comes up and makes the play. Outstanding job to get an out right there.
Ha-Sung Kim will hit next. Fastball for a strike. One down, base is empty. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Digging in, Riley Green. To the right side, Vargas. In plenty of time to first, got the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Torkelson in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-0. That one missed.
Would love to see him get the green light, even with the 3-0 count right here. Let's see if he can create some magic.
Kicks and deals. Swings and misses. Strike one.
One strike.
This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. That was blasted to the moon. It's 4-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Alex Vesia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Brian De La Cruz up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. On the ground to the left. Oh, he gloves it, gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, that's cat-like reflexes over there at the hot corner. Nice job of making that play and ending the inning.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Will Vest.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Addison Barger steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And here it comes. And he pumps it a strike. Tigers bullpen with some action. Brian Abreu, the closer, is getting loose. Holton, the lefty, warming up as well. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that one's going to get into the corner. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Back to the top of the lineup, and next for LA, Josh Lowe. That's in for a strike at 95, 0-1. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Swings through that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The tying run at the plate. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Rocketed out towards right center. And out of here. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And we are tied. It's 4-4. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Tommy Edman. Right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Tyler Holton.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Here's Mookie now, 1 for 3.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And a swing and a miss.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one down the line, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. First pitch just misses. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Off balance feed, there's one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Checks over to first, back safely. 0-1 there. Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees. At the belt and fires. Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Throw to second. He's safe. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Go-ahead run at second here in the third and final game of the series. Fastball in for a strike. 2-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And now the DH, Colt Heath. As the lefty gets to work. That's in there. And it's 0-1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Dinelson Lamet getting loose out there. Smith also throwing. The 0-1. Next offering misses down and away. Ripped towards third. Throws to first in time. Now one gone in the ninth.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. He's already homered here in this one.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
The lefty, the 1-0. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Gonna count 1-2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Tied at 4. And another ball. That one misses. Counts full. 3-2. Jonah Heim up next for the Tigers. Got him looking. And there's 2 away.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
And up next for Detroit, Jonah Heim, known for his late inning heroics. Pops it up as he checks his swing. Bare hand grab, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. So they go quietly there. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. And we are tied 4-4. New pitcher for the Tigers, Scott Efros.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
Now the left fielder, Adolis Garcia. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. The pitch. That one close, ruled a ball. 1-0. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Ryan Abreu getting loose for A.J. Hinch. hit on the ground to the right side. Hoerner tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And up next for Los Angeles, Xavier Isaac. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And that's outside. Here comes a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off on.
And next for L.A., Miguel Vargas. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Trying to send this to extra innings. This to third, McKinstry. Tosses to first. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still all square at 4 apiece. And we're back. We're in extras here. Here's the center fielder, number 8. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. Man at second. Swing, and he popped it up. That settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's one down. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Nico Hoerner now at the plate.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Ground ball to the right side, and that one finds its way through. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. It's 5-4.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. That one fouled off. Now snap throw to first. Hoerner back in on a dive. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2. One run across in the frame so far, and here in extra innings. That one gets down for a hit. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers.
Ball
Up and in, and it's 1-0.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
In the air, left side. Garcia settles under it. Makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they take a 2-run lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Dinelson Lamet on a pitch here.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. And there's a foul ball. Lamet over to first, and he dives back in safely. Two outs. Now 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And now it's 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And he deals. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that is that. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. Tigers 6 and the Dodgers 4. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Brian Abreu.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Now the third baseman, Addison Barger. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And a pitch. And a foul ball left side.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Tying run at the plate. Lifted in the air down the left side. De La Cruz in position. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1.
The right fielder, number 15.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Josh Lowe digs in now.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
Outside low, ball 2.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Fly ball down the line. De La Cruz drifts towards it, and there's 2 down. so it's their last chance in this one. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Man on second, 2 down. Little chopper rolls foul. One strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout. 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please